Hi there, Ben Mankiewicz with you. Thanks for staying up late with us on TCM as we continue our Star of the Month tribute to Bugs Bunny. Up next, we're getting a little wicked with the delightfully devious Witch Hazel, known for riding her broom side saddle, proving she's a lady of quality, fiendishly cackling and darting off, often wielding an axe, leaving her hairpins hovering in the air behind her. We begin with Witch Hazel's debut, directed by Chuck Jones, from 1954, Bewitched Bunny. Though we'll have a slate of fairy tale-inspired cartoons tomorrow night, we had to include this send-up of Hansel and Gretel in tonight's Witch Hazel lineup because this is the short that made her a Looney Tunes star. Bugs enters the picture to save the little kids and winds up on the menu himself. The second short you'll see is Broomstick Bunny, also directed by Jones, released in 1956. This time out, it's Halloween, and Bugs, in his witch costume, stops by Hazel's cottage for tricks and treats. We finish the block with a nod to Shakespeare in A Witch's Tangled Hair from 1959. Directed by Abe Levito, Michael Maltese's story begins with Shakespeare arriving at Macbeth's castle to find Bugs and Hazel up to their usual antics, including a twisted reenactment of the Romeo and Juliet balcony scene. In Bewitched Bunny, the first short, Hazel is voiced by B. Benaderet. She also supplied voices for other Looney Tunes characters like Granny, as well as famous characters in other animated franchises, including Betty Rubble in The Flintstones. Benaderet was also a regular on television, starring as Kate Bradley in 6 seasons of Petticoat Junction and as Cousin Pearl in the Beverly Hillbillies. Benaderet only voiced Witch Hazel in the character's debut short. From then on, a prolific voice actress, June Foray, took over the role. We'll have more about her after this block of cartoon shorts. Here are Broomstick Bunny and A Witch's Tangled Hair, but we begin with Witch Hazel in Bewitched Bunny. Reportedly, director Chuck Jones modeled the beautiful woman who Witch Hazel becomes at the end of Broomstick Bunny on the woman who provided her voice, June Foray. Foray has 380 acting credits on IMDb from 1929 to 2014, working with Warner's, Disney, and Hanna-Barbera, and other animation studios on shorts, as well as feature films like Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Mulan. Chuck Jones later took a swipe at Hanna-Barbera when describing how he came up with Witch Hazel's hovering hairpins. They were a personal statement from me to the penny pinchers at Hanna-Barbera, Jones wrote, who would have their characters leave only little linear whirls in the air when they zipped out at speed. I thought that if you were going to leave something, it should be something interesting, like hairpins. Jones said the witches in William Shakespeare's Macbeth served as his inspiration for Witch Hazel. Coming up, an Oscar-winning adaptation of another Shakespearean tragedy. 1948, Laurence Olivier directs and stars in Hamlet. Next on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, Hamlet, then Romeo and Juliet, and later The Golden Arrow. Tab Hunter's Fab on TCM tonight.